Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you all for making the time to join this meeting. On some notice, I know we are operating under considerable pressure, and I genuinely appreciate your willingness to come together today. As you probably are aware, we currently facing a delay in delivering our future set of the project. This setback significantly threatens our original timeline, which was to launch on June 26 June. On primary goals for this meeting are threefold: to clearly identify and evaluate the key blockers we are encountering, to explore visible internal workarounds for mitigation, to prepare a thoughtful and strategic approach to potentially renegotiate or challenge with the client in necessary. Russia, could you start by giving us a short overview of the current development related challenges?
Provide critical insight and updates on engineering progress.
Di balik Asia.
Absolutely, Rika. From the development side, the most pressing challenge we are dealing with is the integration of any mode. We know going that this would be one of the more technically complex areas, but what we did anticipate was the availability of third-party aid with integrated with. We was learning to full business days, trying to stabilize the samples and development just to perform basic development and testing. The environment we have inconstantly it crashes very long. Volume undocumented error and at times become completely inaccessible every step forward. Seems to be regression. This has become a significant bottleneck, not only delaying coding, but also delaying our future timeline, as nothing can be tested with confidence right now.
Sorry to introduce the would if the testing environment provided by the API is stable in this stage solve is usually substituting a backup payment provider. From a QA perspective, running validation on such a volatility platform is just not viable. It introduces too much size, and I can give my team the green light to proceed with proper test constraint under this condition. This is just about delays, it's about delivering something that works heavily under pressure.
That's right. That's right, I hope. And we certainly explored the opinion engineering, however, switching provider at this stage of development would require a significant architectural overhaul. We've already invited and validated a large part of our data. We're still learning to align this specific provider schema and endpoint. Making a switch now would effectively mean rewriting that logic almost from scratch, and we estimate it would set us back at least to originally possibly more depending on what time is not completely optimal, but at this time we are treating it as contingency to be active only if the situation process or become uncertainable.
Thank you, Rasha. Let's document the provider's switch as contingency plan. But for now, continue working under the assumption that we will remain with the current provider. Unless stability future deteriorating threats. Now let's see the design Julio. All can provide us with update on the UI or UX front. Of course.
Yes. From design, operational standpoint, where not there, our major design components are finalists and with already under full design, system polish of intuitive as applied, especially given that we are expecting high mobile traffic at launch. I note that as mobile UX gaps might negatively affect the initial user impression and subsequently impact attention and reviews.
Julio, I totally understand your concern, and I appreciate your effort for the time. But I'd like to raise a counterpoint, making even modest design adjustment at this stage called correct description between the product and our launch material. We've already finalized many asset video, screenshot, press it visual, and layout change now make text reading a substantial portion of those. Can we consider referring the mobile refinements to a post-launch page, where we'll have more bandwidth and favorite Julio and favorites?
That's quite early. I will want to describe the cohesion between marketing, asset, and product disorder. That side, I'm still confident about delivering an experience that meets our standard. If we are conventional, we need to ensure we are at least hitting a baseline of opportunity. I can live with postponing deliver enhancement as long as we commit to intelligent basic, high impact mobile, improvement now, things like house setting, spacing, and flexibility.
Our mirroring flexibility and implementation for this with or model profit that can be between layout, restricting, and formally schedule of a few mobile UX overall for 1.1 to be released shortly after launch.
I like that approach. Julio, will the compromise work for you?
Yes, I think that's a correct plan. I'll review the mobile design today and compile a list of most fixed items that we can address within the share screen. The rest will go to the version 1.1 backlog for post-launch improvement.
Excellent. Let's now address the elephant in the room, the timeline. Based on your current velocity and the outside blocker, the original June 26 launch appears highly and unlikely. We need to access whether to formally request a delay. By hacking, from a buyer relations perspective, what are the implications of requesting an extension?
Extra, the client is already under significant internal pressure, particularly from their board of directors, to hit the current milestone and delay to be supported with clear, value-driven justification. We must show them what their gaining return. Otherwise, we raise losing credibility and possibly damaging long-term trust.
We request a 5 working day extension that would give us the necessary buffer to stabilize the integration of the QA properly and address critical UX items.
That sounds acceptable, but
Apologies for being apologetic, but as soon as we go for the channels for full channel week, despite working day, I will just provide there is still for we'll end up needing to ask another extension. We'll show your course it will but better to under promise and deliver stability by analysis.
that's a valid point. My concern was just that even winner delays could have a negative impact on media perception. We've already been actively promoting this launch, but if framed it correctly with clear messaging and raw quality improvement and reduced rates, we might be able to control the narrative.
Agreed. Let's tentatively set June 2022 as the revision launch date. By Haki, will you be able to lead the renegotiation process with the client?
Yes, I will handle it to success. I will make a clear benefit-oriented narrative for the client. So, in complaint, I can present to justify the change.
On the design side, we will be able to deliver a more solid mobile experience, at least in the most visible area.
And QA will finally have the time we need to get around competition. Recommend performance tests ensuring we get any lines we need to before launch.
From engineering standpoint, this delay is more stable to this method. Payment infrastructure goods is absolutely critical to user trust.
I have had the great dimension to avoid this delay for the respect, but the strategy doesn't instability is to be a long-term customer expectation.
Perfect. Here's the update in the roadmap. Then, June 14, dev freeze and delivery of will. June 15 to 19, QA and final validation. June 26, final marketing, documentation, and support deadlines. And the last, June 22, public launch and the client memo. Any final objections or concern before we wrap up?
This one, if this with other Texas, might take longer than expected under pressure. I don't want you to sacrifice quality or set precedent for rushing count policy.
Good point, Julio. Let's formally document version 1.1 in our roadmap and communicate it clearly to the client. This way, we are not cutting corners. We are delivering on critical refinements while still committing to delivering them promptly after launch.
That's a solid, transparent approach, and I included in the client communication. I think that I appreciate knowing we have a post-launch management plan.
Good work today, Ram. I appreciate the open communication and the collaborative spirit despite the high stakes. Let's reconference tomorrow for a progress checkpoint. In the time, stay focused, support each other, and keep me posted with any blockers or breaks. Thanks again. Let's make this launch a success.